Kirsten's disorganised as usual.
Front row at night is amazing.
Yeah,
oh
front
my
row
God.
at night. I would call it a near-death experience.
Oh.
We're here, and it's nice and warm, and it's not raining. It would turn out that that's not the entrance.
It's not this one either. This might be it. Entrance to the park.
No, it's still not the entrance.
This might be it. Entrance to the park.
We've got 12 hours almost ahead of us.
Neither
So far,
have I.
it's not been the most successful story. We haven't got a clue what's going on.
Kirsten's disorganised as usual.
None of us looked at what we were supposed to do, where we were supposed to go, what rides opened when. Now we find out if we're in the right queue or not. We think we're going on the Big Dipper.
Proper airtime.
That was fun.
That was terrifying, but fun.
It was terrifying. Had no idea where we were going.
I didn't think you could ever call a coast like that terrifying, but it really was. It was so old and shit.
It was only when the ride started up that I realised how terrified I was, especially when it was on the lift hill and then stopped, and then when we got to the top of the lift hill and I realised there was nothing at the side, no barriers or anything like that. If it came off, it was coming off. But the fact that you just couldn't see anything just made me unnerved.
The whole train was flexing about like that. And I thought it was going to snap.
But we're off it now.
Thank
We
Christ.
survived.
Going out again later.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
oh my God, night ride on it. You can't actually see where the hills
It doesn't make
are.
any difference because you can't see anyway.
Oh, you'll just know that you're falling out your seat again.
Where are we going?
Avalanche, because we're right here.
Apparently, Avalanche.
Scary.
I have no idea what this ride is.
It's a bobsled.
Oh, is this the bobsled? Yes, the bobsled ride. Cool. We're in the queue for Revolution. And Harry's decided now he doesn't want to go on Revolution. Harry might go on Revolution. So we did Avalanche, and it was scary.
Not as bad
All
as
these
the Big
rides are
Dipper
so
was.
different from the rides that we're used to going on. And I don't know if it's just because,
They're all classic rides.
yeah, they just feel old.
Of course, it's a bobsled, so it's not actually on a specific set of rails.
It just feels like it's an older type ride. I just feel a little less secure on them. So I'm pretty terrified, whereas normally I'm not terrified on
I was
rides,
just
new
terrified
rides that I'm
after
going
I
on.
went flinging up about 3 or 4 inches into the air on Big Dipper.
Yeah, so was I. But on Avalanche, I
That is
didn't know.
the most ejector airtime I've ever got.
Yeah, that was the very first bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was more intense than I remembered.
I'm lost for words.
I have never got so much airtime in my life as I got on there. We are now queuing for Skyforce.
Absolutely brilliant. What was the intro? Back on.
We're now queued for Steeplechase. After we've been on Skyforce.
Skyforce
You all
and
went
I.
all day to go upside down. Oh my word, it was
I'm
brilliant.
not too proud of myself for it, but
You can never be too proud. Get yourself upside down on Skyforce.
You can, you're doing a real error.
true.
Alright.
Well, you've got further than I have with that camera. I'm not allowed to touch it. There.
What are we going on now, Harry? Steeplechase.
Steeplechase.
I want to go on my own.
You do go on your own.
I think it's actually 2 people.
Yeah, but you can go on your own. But it's
I'd rather go on my own.
Yeah, same.
so,
I'm
Mum,
not stuck with her talking to the horse.
Mum, you need to be with Oliver.
I don't know what you mean, Oliver. Why would you say that?
Because let's just, jog your memory back to Portventura, to their little steeplechase.
And what? Was I talking to the horse?
Yeah!
Was I?
Yes!
What did I say?
Stuff like giddy up. You patted it after you got off.
Why wouldn't you? Even if you go on the carousel,
Yes,
you
just,
always thank the horse when you get off. It's just rude not to.
We won! We won! We won! We won!
We won.
Is that a necessary voice then now, darling? Steeplechase. Absolutely brilliant. Especially brilliant because Harry and I won on the yellow track when nobody else seemed to have won on the yellow track before, so we were obviously just
awesome.
You've got anything to say to that?
You're just sad.
You've got nothing to say to
You're
it
sad.
because you weren't as awesome as
No,
we were.
you're a sad.
And
You're
nobody-
awful.
Can you talk yet?
Here we go!
She genuinely got scared. What? She genuinely got scared.
Was it that shock scare from the side?
The werewolf.
It just suddenly made a noise.
Don't tell everybody.
Is he scared?
No, she was.
Yeah. Well, did you jump on any of it then?
Yeah, on that bit where it sprouts out from the side.
The werewolf.
We both jumped.
Oh, and I didn't like the spiders.
Oh.
When it looked like the spiders were coming down. No, I didn't like that either.
You might want to move your leg or something. It's a bumpy ride home. Kind of dragging a car here. Might not want to hold it like that just in case.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. You just keep driving.
It's rough, but not in a sense that you feel like you're going to die.
I don't want to go on the Grand National ever again, that's for sure.
That was brilliant fun.
Fun. It was brilliant. Fun. I would not call it fun. I would call it a near-death experience.
Oh, it was brilliant. I loved that.
Definitely feel like I couldn't
I was
come off that with
terrified,
brain
but I
damage.
loved it. I don't think I have been terrified to go on a roller coaster since, you know, the Smiler last year.
And I don't remember ever being as petrified as I have been today. Even on Stampeder, I didn't feel petrified. I knew I was being banged around, but I didn't necessarily feel like A, the carriage might come off the track, and B, I might have severe whiplash or even actually snap my spine.
I think it's been very dramatic.
Survey the scene.
Just down there.
Not as fun as Champagne.
This is our last time going on Icon.
Tonight?
Tonight. But I still like Nemesis more.
Okay.
Nemesis better.
What were you like on Icon last time when you went on it? Yeah, but what were you doing? What were you doing? Hands up. All the way around.
Except
all
the
the way.
starting bits.
Except the starting bit.
Because then I saw you doing it and I was like, where have to put a hand up? Because I didn't know if you were. That was on the big one that I saw. No, you put your hand up.
Yeah. So, hands up, all the way around. And what did you say to me? Even the upside down bit.
Yeah, even the corkscrew.
Got it.
Done front row on Icon, park's closed.
Front row at night is amazing.
Yeah,
Oh
front
my
row
God.
at night. Thank you for parking up there. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh my god,
So much better one.
that was like close levels of Shambhala of how good it was. I enjoyed that so much. Harry still thinks Nemesis is better.
There you go, Eileen. He's not the policeman, but he's still not very funny.